So as yesterday we have discussed, we have seen how we can query the data using structured query language using select statement. So select is one of the command which will be used to retrieve the data. So yesterday we have seen multiple options. Okay, what is the basic command or basic syntax of select statement, how we can query the data, how we can do projection, how we can do the selection on the table, and how we can do perform arithmetic operations, what are the operator precedents, and how we can do arithmetic operations, and how we can deal with null values. All these functionalities we have seen yesterday. So today we are going to see one of the concept called concatenation. What is a concatenation operator? Concatenation operator is one which concatenates one or two columns, or maybe it may be concatenate with one column to another character string. Okay, so what is the keyword for concatenation? Okay, so for concatenation we are using double pipe symbol. Okay, double pipe symbol in Oracle. So this is the concatenation operator. So what it will do is, so once we do the concatenation, the resultant of the columns, that is also one of the character expression. For example, I can say two columns, which is employee first name and the last name. So which we are using concatenation, it will give the full name of the employee. So here what we are going to do is, so let me take one of the example. So I have a HR schema. So from HR schema, I am going to query the employees table. Select star from HR.employees. Okay. So here I am going to do two columns which I want to do the concatenation. Okay. I will select first underscore name concatenation operator followed by last name. Yes. So I am going to give full name from HR.employees. Just query it. See here. Okay. Helen Evan, Sundar Ande, Mosaic Addiction, David Austin. So this is a combination of, we are concatenating combination of first name and followed by last name. Okay, so here the readability, so we are doing the concatenation, but the readability is very less. So for that we have one more option is called literals, adding the literals to the literal strings to character strings to the concatenation using concatenation operator. So what it will be, a literal is nothing but a character or a number or a date included in the select list. Okay, dates and character literal values must be enclosed with a single quotation mark. Each character string is the output once for each row returned. So let me take an example. Okay, so I want to do add one literal string here. So inside this concatenation operator, so for that I am going to use single quote is, okay, followed by. So now you can see like this. I can do unconcatenation. It will be, so Ellen is the first name and last name is Abel. So first name and last name as a full name. So this is how we can add the literal character strings. Okay, for in a select statement. Some more example I can take it, something like what is a salary, what is the first month salary, or what is a salary. So which I'm going to take it the same query, so we can use like this. So equal to, I'm going to use salary. So I'm going to change the last name. So now I'm going to do the query select statement. So here you can see Steven's first month salary is 24,000. Dina's first month salary is 17,000. So Lex first month salary is 71. So this is how we can add the literal strings. Okay, so between our two characters or three characters, three columns. Okay, we can do this activity. Okay, next one more functionality which we are going to see using select is nothing but duplicate rows. Okay, by default when we are querying a data from a table, it will display the duplicate records. So for example, let us see what other columns are there in the table. So we will pick one duplicate data. So you can see employee ID, salary, even we can take salary or department. So let's take department ID. Department underscore ID. So when we are querying this, so let's execute this. So here we can see there are duplicate rows are displaying 90, 90, 90, 60, 60, 60, 100, 100, 100. So when I select all, so there are 107 rows of data is displayed. So as I told, by default, when there is a duplicates of data in the column, it will be displayed. Okay, so if you want to eliminate those duplicate records, there is a one keyword called distinct. So distinct, what it will do is it will eliminate the duplicate records in a table. So distinct, if I use this keyword distinct, so when I query this, what will happen? It will eliminate the duplicates records. So you can see only 12 records are available. Getting? So this is how the duplicates of the records will be eliminated. Are you clear? Yes. So let's go to the next concept. So before going to furthermore in the select statement, okay, how we can restrict the data. Okay. Uh, Before that, we are going to see how we can see the structure of the table. Okay. What is a command? Okay. We can do this activity in the multiple steps. Okay, let me explain you briefly. Okay, there is a concept called display table structure. So right click, there is in SQL developer we can use this concept. Right click on the table name, so click on pop-up describe. So here the number of columns will be displayed. So in the columns tab, you can see what is the column ID, column employee ID, first name, last name, what are the number of columns are available. It will be shown under the column name. So data type. What is the data type? So data type is nothing but what is the type of data. So for example, employee ID is a number. So first name is a combination of characters. So varchar they have defined. Last name. So like this, high date is a data type. Data type. So nullable, date default, column, and the comments of the columns. Okay, we can see the constraints. What are the constraints are available, like primary keys, foreign key, check keys, unique key, all these things. We will see upcoming classes how we can create a table and what are the operations we are going to perform, what is the constraint, all these things. Okay, upcoming classes. What is grants means, what are the privileges we are going to give it. Okay, like this, what are the indexes are available, what are the details when the table is created, all this information we can see here. So this is one way we can check the structure of the table. So there is one more way. So you can see the connection which is created. So I am going down to schema, and we can see employees. Right click, either you can do quick DDL, so save to worksheet. Okay, or Yeah, here you can see entire syntax, how we can create all this information has been given, or you can do right click open. So here it will display the column details. So these are two ways which will be two methods, okay, which we are going to do in SQL developer. So this is not possible in SQL command. Okay, let me take this how why. Okay, so here SQL command, this is SQL plus from the command we can use. So there is a command called describe hr.employees. So I have already connected. See here, it will give like this: name, whether the column is nullable or not, and type, what is the type. So this is a way we can see the list of the columns, what are the, whether they are nullable or not, what is the type of the columns. Okay, this is another way. So that is from SQL plus, and which we are now, as of now we have seen in SQL developer. Okay, it's an interactive tool. Okay, the next concept, how we can query the data. Okay, how we can restrict the data, that is using where class. So in the select we have seen, okay, we are just now we have seen select star from table name. So star means it will retrieve all the columns which are available in the table. So if for example if we are going to use single column or one or two columns, we can give select column 1 column 2 from other table. So we can get these details. So the third method is, if you want to restrict the data, okay, using where class we are going to restrict the data. Okay, how we can do now. Okay, so let's query this table. Okay, select star from employee hr.employees. Okay, so here it will display the entire data whatever it is available in the table. So there are 107 rows are available in the data. So if we want to restrict the data, okay, how we can do that. Okay, so for that there is a concept called where. Okay, in the select, okay, where. So what it will do is, where means from where I need to restrict the data on this table. Okay, so let us assume I want to see the records for the department array, means I want to see the employees which are working, which are belongs to department ID. So I will use department underscore ID equal to, let us assume 90. See here, 90 is nothing but, so it will give only restricted data for the employee which are belongs to 90. Okay, so this is how we can retrieve or restrict the data. Okay, where condition, or if you want to add multiple condition, you can put in 90 comma 100. So it will give the records which are belongs to 90 100. Okay, clear. So this is how we can restrict the records. Means it's nothing but limiting the records from the table. And if you want to do any character specific information, okay, character specific information, okay, we need to give that details in a quotation. For example, where if I, for example, if you take anything, email equal to, I need is a character, right? So I am going to put in single quotes, skin. You can see employee's skin. It will give the employee information about this. Okay, so we can use multiple as I told, multiple operators. So we can use in the where class equal to, greater than, greater than or equal to, less than or equal to, and not equal to. These are the operators which we are going to use, okay, which will be used for comparison, okay, by using this where class. So let me give one example, okay. So for example, here hide date, where hide date equal to something like 17603. So it will give the results which are falling that category, means 70, which is the hide date is 17603. It will give the only that results from the table, HR employees table. For example, I want to see the salary which is greater than or equal to 6000, okay. It will give, I can use it, salary greater than or equal to this operator, okay. And which I want to see not equal to, where department not equal to 90, if I want to see it, so you can use not equal to. This is one of the example. Okay. And other comparison conditions, I can say between and, okay. Between is two values which I want to compare between two dates ranges, okay, which is inclusive, means from till that date to that date. I want to see that values, it will be, we can see it. For example, between 10 and 20, between 10 and 50, okay. Between that range, whatever the data is available in the employees table, it will be displayed. Or in I have told already. So if I want to get the records, the department ID in 10, 20 or 10, 90, it will give only those values 10, 90. The department which is satisfied, it will give the result set. So like, it's a match pattern string. So like is most important concept, and is null, okay, is null. So these are two concepts which will be most useful way when we are doing this limiting the records from the tables. So how we can do this like and is null, okay. Let me take one example and I will show you like. So let's go to the same table, select star from employees, there first name. So I can take any character information, first underscore name, like capital S percentage. I will explain you, okay, sorry, it's HR dot employees. See here, the letter which is starting from S, it is giving the results, Sundar, Shell, Sarah, Shelly. So whichever the, if I want to start the employee's first name, which will start with the letter S, but whatever the characters it may be after that. So it is going to do search condition, okay, from the starting position to how many characters are there, it will display it. So S percentage, okay, it will give the result set, okay. So let us take one more example, okay. So I will give you one more example, something like last name, like underscore O percentage. So there is no characters, no single character which will be started here. So here underscore means, underscore which it will do is, it will search character by character. First one character, before that, before 0, it should be one character. I given 0, sorry, I have given 0, 0 I have given. Now I will go O. Let's see. Yeah, you can see. Though the last name, Okay, the last name, let us take this example Kochar. Okay, so 0, it's a not 0, O, it's a O percentage. Before that one single character, check it. Before that single character, whatever the value it may be, so after O it should be whatever the value, it should contain this value, then give me that result set. So here the first character, whatever the letter will be, the second character will be O. You can see in all the results, whatever it is represented, it will be given O. Okay, so it will do this kind of thing. And if you use if any places like escape characters, okay, we can use backslash, okay, and we'll give escape. So then it will represent as a escape character. So those characters it will not check any slashes are there. Okay, it will not consider the string, and then it will something like it will eliminate it. Okay, let us take one example. Select star from employees, where let us take job underscore id. So job id like, so let me take something SA. Before SA, slash, so what is escape character underscore sometime. So let's see what will be the output. See here, oh sorry, I need to give the schema name HR dot employees. When you click here, see there is no result is coming. Okay, now I will give escape single quote slash. So let's see what is the result. See here. So here we are giving, okay, please escape, don't consider this character as one of the string to check it. So I am giving escape slash. So what is doing, it will be representing this character and it is giving the result. Okay, so previously when we are not giving this, and it is showing as a result is null. So since it is checking SA first followed by slash, so now I am giving this condition. Okay, so it is checking this and it is giving the result set. Okay, and the next one is nulls. How we can test for nulls? So if you want to see where null records are available, how we can query that? So select star from employee HR dot employees, where let us take what are the null values are there. Let's see. Yeah, compensation percentage and manager ID is showing null. Okay, let's take manager ID equal to null. Let's execute it. No, it won't work even though the null record is available. So for that what we need to do is null. So now it will give the results. So as I told, null is nothing but it's an unknown value. Okay, when you are passing, okay, null, so when you pass it will consider as a string, so it will check for that string. So that's why in Oracle we have a command called isNull. Okay, what it will do is it's an operator, so it will check the null values. Means its null is nothing but unvalue, unpredicted values. We don't know the value, but there is value is nothing for that. So that's why we need to use isNull. If I put equal to null, it won't work. It will give empty results. So always you need to give isNull. Okay. Okay. Okay, as of today we will stop till here. So in the upcoming classes we will see further what are the other concepts, what are the other operators, what are the logical conditions we are going to see in the select statement. We will see in the next classes, upcoming classes. Until then, thank you team, thank you, bye.